our next speaker, we have Hiten Noonwal. Hiten Noonwal is a free bird who learned to fly when the world was busy trying to break its wings. They are a celebrated gender fluid performance artist, drag queen, fashion designer, and a model. Even with the most devastated homophobic experience at their school, they could manage to earn a master's degree in design from National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad. They use their own body as a medium to express themselves through performance art and photography. They have won many awards, including winning Comic Con cosplay, but still they believe that the biggest achievement of their life is accepting themselves as the way they are. Today, Hiten is going to speak to us about drag as a gender performance and a note to performance art. Hiten Nonwal, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Thank you so much for having me here. I want to tell you guys that, every day, every time of our lives, we are performing, you know, right now, whatever is happening that, I am speaking, you are listening to me, or maybe you are, whatever you are doing. This is also a performance, but it becomes art when you express yourself with a reason, when you tell a story through the medium of art. So before I say anything more, I would like to share my screen and show you a video. I'm sharing my screen. I hope you all can see it.
Wow.
Hi, thank you. Thank you for watching it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So I want to tell you how it all started. So like all of you, even I was considered different in my school time. Even I had a very devastating time at my school. You know, very homophobic, very queerphobic. And there was no one, you know, who I could sit with or who I could have my lunch with. Then I thought, it's better that I stay alone other than, being with these people who make fun of me. Then I started sitting alone under the tree at my school. And there I did know, but I started doing drawings. I started expressing myself through poetries. And I did not know that this is self expression. I was just doing it because I had nothing else to do. And that was my sixth class. Then sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. Till ninth class, I developed this art in me that I can draw, I can paint, and I could also write poetry and slogans. I can make posters and things like that. And from ninth class onwards, I started participating in competitions in my school and also like inter-school competitions. And whatever the topic was, I always connected myself to the topic And I got so many awards, and this is how my teachers could recognize my art. And they suggested that you should go and do fine art. And after my school, I thought, let's apply. I applied for multiple colleges, and then I go through College of Art, and I did it like complete like College of Art. After that, I thought because I'm too much into performance, and I like doing makeups and hairstyle and design and fashion. I thought let's go and study fashion. Then I went to NIT. I did my master's from there, and all this time I was also performing. Initially, I have like during my school time, because in my school there was nothing for me. That's why I have performed near my house. I have performed in Ramlila. I have played Sita, and I have also played various other mythological females. And in my school, college of art, all these college into college dance competitions, I was performing, but I mean, I was going for dances, but I was going so that I can create looks. So I wasn't a trained dancer that time, but I was just participating so that I can show myself on stage and I can do some character and I can just express myself. And every time I was going with the story. And so a few people like it was College of Art. They said you should perform with performance artists as well. I wasn't ready by then actually. Then I went to NID. Even there, people were like, "You are a performance artist because your self portraits all speak so much about yourself, and it connects a lot of people with it. Why don't you perform?" So from that time, like from my NID time, my masters, I started doing performance art. I have performed with Kolkata International Performance Art Festival and also German Embassy, Alliance Francaise, and a lot of other platforms, and also random performances like going to Rajiv Chowk and performing CP and going to various beaches. Like I have been to Warsaw Beach in Mumbai. I have performed, and also Howrah Bridge in Kolkata. I have performed at a lot of places. And then I could know that this is not just me who feels that way. Like, this is something that we all feel, and maybe I'm the one who is delivering it and expressing it as a message to everyone. So this is how I got to know that this is performance art, and I got to know that doing all this, all the dress up, because it gives glimpse of female. So this is, I mean, this becomes drag that I do, and this is also performance art because I am expressing myself. I'm telling stories, which is connecting with a lot of people. So I want to share two of the performances. So in one of the performance with Alliance Francaise New Delhi, I performed with the blank canvas, very big canvas. So I was behind the canvas. I was all white, wearing white. Even the canvas was white. So with the music, it was Inya's music, Inya, E-N-Y, Inya instrumental music. So with the music, I came out with like behind the canvas. I was out in the audience, and then I was looking at the audience, all white, and then I was looking at my canvas. Then in the drama, it was like, I am also white, this canvas is also white. Let's try to fill this with colors. So I started filling it with colors, like random painting. And then there was the voice of laughing people in the music. So it was a public performance. So people were laughing and smiling, making fun in the video. I mean in the audio. So I stopped. I looked at them like this. Oh, they are making fun of me because I'm feeling colors in the blank canvas. So I felt very sad in the performance. Then I hide myself behind the canvas. Then again, being very sad, I come out of the canvas, and then I look at the people. I look at the canvas. I look at the hands, the paint on my hand, and it makes me really sad that I cannot do what I want to do. Then I look at people, and in real people, they were just wondering what would I do next. Then I went again to the canvas. I started painting, again with the music, with the flow. And again, there was this sound of laughing people. When I came in front, I looked at everyone. I looked at everyone. I went to them and I was looking at them with very fierce eyes. And then there was paint there in between the audience as well. So I took out the paint. I looked at the audience and I started painting myself. So end of the performance, I was all colorful, and it was such a joy. And I also cried because when you indulge yourself so much with the performance, and when you know that public is very approachable to you. I mean, you can also touch them. They can also touch them in the performance art. So it becomes some another tangent, some another world, and you just burst out and you just cry sometimes. Also, the people who witness your performance, your spectators, they also, go inside the performance. They also connect themselves. A lot of people start crying or they start laughing. They also give, reflect the same gesture and expression as yours. So this was the one performance, and the second performance, oh wow, that's my favorite. That was at the bridge, Havra Bridge, Kolkata, and that was under Kolkata International Performance Art Festival, KPAF. It's called KPAF. Okay. So I performed there. I was all dressed up like a doll, and I had a doll in my hand dressed up like me. This Hey and Ella, this all was before the kitty suits. And okay, so I was all dressed up like that. I had a doll. Then I went to people, random people. I gave them my doll. They were playing with it. Then I also started doing what they were doing to my doll. Then I took my doll, I gave to somebody else, and it was like that only. I was giving the doll to people. They were all happy. And they started dancing with me because I was looking so beautiful. All dressed up with makeup and costumes, wig, headgears. So what I did gradually, I just stopped performing. I stood, I looked at everyone, and I started removing my makeup. I removed my makeup, I removed my headgear. I had feathers in my headgear, like one feather, and then second feather, third feather. I removed all the feathers. I removed my wig. I removed my clothing. I was wearing the trouser only, and I also removed my shoes and everything. I was like almost naked in front of them. I removed my makeup as well with the tissue paper. They all were looking at me, and then I questioned them, "Do you still want to dance with me?" I asked a lot of people, endless people. They didn't say anything. They did not say anything that I want or I don't want. And at that time, I had the mixed emotion, the expectation and the anger, the sadness, also the fears in terms of my eyes. I was asking them, do you still want to dance with me? Or you want me to change myself? I mean, in a beautiful figure that you like and you want to have dance with. So this is how I thought maybe this is like bringing a change about not treating people like puppet, and we can all do what we want to do, and we all have the right to live our life. So yeah, so this is what I do, and I also do my self portraits, and I believe the purpose of my life, and maybe a lot of like you all, is the beautiful purpose that we are spreading awareness, for awareness for acceptance. It's beautiful, and this platform is so beautiful that we are here to talk about it. And Petruni and everyone, thank you. Thank you, everyone, and also Ms. Bhenji. Thank you so much for always supporting. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Yes.
This was beautiful, Hiten. I think it was very. I mean, I had goosebumps while I was watching that video. It was a very, very empowering. Uh, you know, I'm at I'm at loss of words right now. So it's that impactful. Thank you for sharing that with us. Do we have we're already running a little tight on the schedule, but I'll quickly check with the audience if they have any question. We do have time to take one quick question from the audience. Anyone out there?
I have a question.
Right.
How do you deal with it when the audience is all blank? Like, what happened after you went backstage? Did you, like, as you said, a lot of emotions uh, when everyone was blank and they were not responding? That's something that would break me. I don't have the courage to go on stage and let people, you know, just make people uncomfortable. Like I try my best to entertain people. I would want them to like it and not, I would never have the courage to ask people questions directly. So I would break down. I would go home and cry and not
I
probably want to
cried
go
there only.
backstage.
I cried
Wow.
there only actually. Because
Wow.
when they did not say anything, I was like, oh, that you want me to be your puppet, and this is how you. I mean, maybe this is how we all want each other. And it broke me down, and I cried. And a lot of other people they also cried with me. And then they, I mean, after the performance, they were just coming to me. They were saying, "I we are with you. You're not alone." They are saying things like that. So I think that tension that could create itself. I would say that happened because everyone could connect with it. And it wasn't a dance performance where people will enjoy. It was more like a performance art. I mean, it was more like an expression, the expression of self. And whenever I express myself, I do not hide anything. Even if I have to show my wound, I don't feel anything that I mean about it that I had to hide it, because I know this that everyone is going to die one day. So there is, I mean, I am very confident, very fierce. There's no need to hide anything from them. So maybe this is why they can connect it in a strong manner, I guess.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Thank you
Thank
so much.
you, Pratishtha. Thank you, Hiten. That was beautiful. It was uh, just mind blowing. Thank you for that
Thank you.
beautiful session again. Um, I'll quickly move on to